Finally today, mint may not sound like a crop you'd find in Nebraska. That's because it typically isn't. But there's a program at the Panhandle Research and Extension Center that's finding out whether farmers could grow it commercially in the Midwest. Market Journal's Maddie McIntosh has more.
Most Nebraska farmers would never have thought of growing mint as a crop in their system. Dr. Dipak Santra, an alternative crops breeding specialist with Nebraska Extension, is researching to find the best varieties to grow right here in the heartland.
At present, most of the mint is in Pacific Northwest. And also it is being grown Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, but not that scale. The majority, probably 60-70% of the mint is being grown in Pacific Northwest. And there are primarily two different types of mint. Peppermint is imported, and spearmint is native of North America. So its production started in the eastern part of the country, then it moved, it found its better home, which is ideal weather, ideal climate in that Pacific Northwest.
Dr. Santra says the project idea began when an Idaho mint farmer came to him with questions. That's when he realized the potential and began his research.
We started this project using 14 different clones, primarily 6 peppermint, 6 spearmint, and 2 were intermediate. So idea was 3 aspects. One is which variety is best adaptable here, because they need to adapt this climate, they need to grow on time, they need to develop a proper biomass, all these things. Then how much biomass they are yielding, and then oil content. Now, with oil content, there was not much different with oil content, except to tell that there are 2 major types of oil in peppermint and spearmint, because their end use are different, their market use is different. So if you think it's the same mint oil, that is not the case. There are a bunch of mint oils. It's a group of aromatic compounds, and each type has a specific oil, but the majority, 90+% of total 10 or more different types is that 2 different specific types for 2 specific mint varieties.
Besides finding the right variety, there are other obstacles producers would face when growing commercially, including processing.
The major bottlenecks in order to move forward with a large-scale mint production is probably the processing plant. You need to cut it and you need to process right away. Now, every farmer, they are not equipped with this. We do not have any commercial processing plant so that farmers harvest it and take the fresh biomass directly to the processing plant and let them handle that. Another thing is the market, like what is the demand, supply, all these things, because we are not the major player. It is not a bad idea to diversify your farm if you have the resources. Resources means probably if you have people. So there are a bunch of factors are there. So definitely it has potential. If somebody is interested, I would recommend that start with 100 acre and 200 acre before you jump into 1,000 plus acres. There is some challenges, but definitely it has a potential. Hopefully, a couple of more farmers will grow, particularly the small acreage farmers and who want to diversify their farms with different types of crops.
Reporting for Market Journal, I'm Maddie McIntosh.